Generally around this time when we lead up into a budget, in my case the federal budget, or in the state budget around May, we do get approached by a number of community groups who want to come and talk to us about how they can get funding, whether it be for their organisation or others in the community. And the problem that we find is a lot of people lack the understanding of what the budget process is and when it commences. And most of the time the budget processes have already commenced in October of the previous year. So it's important to really have community organisation understand that in order to go and talk to government or government representatives, MPs and senators, that they probably also need to start having those conversations a lot earlier in the piece so they're not disappointed and don't go back to their boards or their organisations saying, look, I think we've missed the boat for this year's funding. Now, at times governments will have money allocated just in case there's any last minute incentives or initiatives that organisations might come to the table. But generally we prefer that organisations do come to us as soon as possible before the budget process starts. So my advice to anyone would be to go and see your Member of Parliament or government representatives very early in the piece before that budget process starts for the next financial year, which is generally around the October period. By the time that you come to May, the budget will have already been finalised, and sadly the budget has already been put together by the Treasurer, and there's really little room for there to be any movement on. So my only advice, again, can't stress it enough, is to go early and consult as many MPs and senators and government representatives as possible about your ideas. And if it's not funded this year, it may be funded following years in the forward budgets as well too.